Iranian war games on the border with Azerbaijan were really a message to Israel. Iranian politicians have viewed neighboring Azerbaijan as Israel's proxy, which may explain why Iran named its most extensive ground military exercise in recent years on the Iranian-Azer border. Haiba refers to the door of an ancient Jewish fortress on the Arabian Peninsula that was conquered by Imam Ali, the first Shia Imam. Therefore, from Iran's point of view, Azerbaijan is today's version of that same fortress, and its door is the Zainjzur corridor, proposed by Azerbaijan to connect the rest of the country with its Nakhchivan enclave via Armenia's southern Syriac region. According to Iranian hardliners, the crossing could be a gateway for Israel and NATO's direct entry into the Caucasus and, therefore, would violate Armenia's territorial integrity and also threaten Iran. The 2020 war between Azerbaijan and Armenia, which led to Baku's recapturing of the Nagorno-Karabakh enclave from Yerevan, had significant consequences for Tehran. Contrary to expectations, during the war, Iran provided political and military support to Azerbaijan, due to Iran's sizable Azeri minority population, which includes the country's supreme leader, and not to Armenia, despite Iran long being geopolitically aligned with Yerevan. This was in part because Iran recognized Baku's military superiority over Armenia. Nevertheless, a year after a ceasefire was declared, defense, security, and geopolitical developments in the region have evolved in a way that has angered Tehran. The October 1st Haiba military exercises by the Iranian armed forces on the 700-kilometer northwestern border with Azerbaijan have only added to tensions. The story began when Baku imposed a road tax and detained 2 Iranian truck drivers entering the Nagorno-Karabakh region, a path truck drivers must take to transport fuel and goods to Armenia. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps ground forces conducted a tactical practice on the border by sending hundreds of combat battalions, including infantry, rocket artillery, and armored and electronic warfare units. The ground forces deployed in less than 48 hours, which is surprising given that they arrived from numerous provinces. It was also a highly unusual deployment since divisions and combat units are typically deployed from the same area as the military exercises. When the IRC announced the end of the military drill, it left the combat battalions situated by the border area in a state of readiness. Iran's campaign sent a fiery message to Azerbaijan on the first anniversary of the Nagorno-Karabakh war. It was also extraordinary because the drill didn't appear to be of the traditional sort held to test new equipment.